What's good, y'all? It's Stoner-Maine 180. I'm back with a Stoner-Maine tries, or a Stoner-Maine mix to be exact. And today's recipe that we're going to be making today comes from our classical go-to mother. Yeah, what's going to be one of my mother's recipes that she made for me as a kid. We already going to do a series of this. I already know what time it is. So today's dish that we're going to be infusing today consists of Goya seasoning orange chicken with yellow rice and maybe a vegetable on the side. I'm not sure. Depending on how I'm feeling and checking my ingredients downstairs. If I have it, then I'll have it. But the main objective of this recipe will be infusing the orange chicken and infusing the yellow rice. And everything is basically going to be a Goya based product. Goya rice, Goya seasonings. It's looking like a Spanish kind of dinner today. So I'll see you guys in the kitchen. Alright, so we're in the kitchen, guys. So our preparation is to make the orange flavor chicken, or the Goya chicken in a sense. We got the packaged chicken already. We got to cut that up. We got the seasonings, the Goya seasonings, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. So those are going to be the four bases after we cut and rinse off the chicken. And in the meantime, we got our water going, getting ready to boil. So we're going to be making two of these boxes because when I say my lady and I, we each need a box. Well, we really just can't get jiggy with one box and split it. And what we're doing with the rice is we're going to be using 3.5 cups of water, and we're going to be using the other half a cup of some canna oil. But this is not no ordinary canna oil, guys. This is the special canna oil that's specifically used in Maine sweets and treats. It's one. It's really one, and it's special. All right, so let me wash my hands, and let's get to cutting some chicken and all of that. Quick wash because I washed my hands earlier. Just a little quick reminder, let you guys know about my food handling because I take it very seriously. For starters, I do not like handling protein with raw hands. I just don't. And I definitely don't like handling food unless I wash my hands. I am so OP because I just don't like the way it feels on my hands. It's disgusting. It is truly, truly disgusting. You already know the gloves. My hands ain't really fully dry yet, but it's no big deal. I actually should have moved this. So let's put these gloves on and let's get the chopping. While this is boiling, I could be prepping doing all of this in the meantime. So y'all know my little prep knife. Alright. Oh, I thought it was gonna give me a problem. I do need some friction, but I don't mind. I don't mind. 2 pieces of chicken. Can never go wrong. Cut the unnecessaries. I actually should have used this one for the tenders episode. Yeah, because I got a tenders episode coming up soon. You best believe it's gonna be a time. All right, cut that. See how many we can get here. See, look, I'm not even inflicting any kind of force. Damn, I knew I should have got more chicken. But it's fine. All these got good chicken. This is where I actually got my chicken from. All these. I'll check the under. Get rid of that. And how we're going to infuse our chicken, we're going to put some canna oil on it. We're going to rub the canna oil on there, and then we're going to season our chicken. Let's see how thin I can get this. How many slices? I just need one little slice for the video, and the rest can be for dinner. Yeah, that's it right there. Thinly sliced. Gotta be careful though. Cut your fingers. You don't want that. You definitely don't want that. Some thick pieces. Alright, since it's not that many chicken, I'm probably only gonna need 2 packets. Water's looks like it's starting to boil. Yeah. I really wish I would put more chicken out because with this, I enjoy making this. I'll tell you guys, like this was definitely one of my favorite dishes growing up, and there would be certain days where I used to like hope that my brother wouldn't want any seconds because if he didn't want any seconds, I was dead taking my brother's seconds. But that was never the case. I used to try to bribe him with vegetables. He wasn't having it. My man's just like, nah, I got enough vegetables on my plate, thank you. And then proceeds to demolish the vegetables and just, oh man, just destroys everything on his plate. Can I have more? And I'm looking at him with that horrible look, like, because I'm being a fat ass, okay? I'm being fat, and I want all the chicken. I want all the seasoned chicken. And it's bad enough that I would get to nitpick on a piece or two, and you would sit here and wonder why that I have less chicken. That was always the hilarious thing. All right, taking off the glove that I rinsed the chicken with because the other one is still dry. Let that come up to a boil a little bit more, and then we'll get that going. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is all one too. So open that up. Grab the next glove. You know, I forgot for a minute what I was doing, and then I was like, oh yeah, I just rinsed off the chicken with vinegar. Put some salt, pepper. Gotta give it a good shake. You can't see it because it's like telescopic. The microscopic dust. Onion. I need a little more than that. I like mine's heavily seasoned. You'd be surprised. It's never too much. Onion, garlic. All right, let's add the can of butter before we start touching the chicken. Now remember, it's 3.5 cups of water plus half a cup of can of oil. And I'm going to be straight up. This half a cup of can of oil has roughly 600 milligrams. Yeah, no joke. 600 or so milligrams if we want to be technical. All right, we got that in. That's starting to boil. I like the way the oil looks. So when I be putting the oil in, and you can see the color of it, and then you see like clear water, like it's trying to run away from the oil. Like, no, you're lubing me up. I don't want to be lubed up. That's what it looks like. It's running. Good old running. All right. Got those sitting. Of course. Always gotta spill something. Alright, got the rice in here. I wipe my counters, so I don't know about y'all. My counters are sanitized. So I should go on up in there. And yes, I wipe my shit with bleach. Alright. Change the gloves. Because once again, I ain't made contact with it, so. Alright, let's season this chicken now. I'll dump the rest of that rice. It don't need to get put in there. It'd be completely uncanny for that. Since I only have like 5 or 6 pieces in here, I'm only gonna use 2 packs of the Sazon. That's enough for it. And after I get through seasoning it, you'll see why it's orange. They especially tell you in the back. One of these tells you in English. Okay. Yeah, right here. It tells you it's the easiest way to color your food. I color mine, all right? I might have to open up the 3rd pack. Because I forgot, it's not just for coloring, it's flavor too. This one brings some excellent flavor. Alright, yeah, I definitely got to open up a 3rd one. Alright, let's give that a stir, quick stir. I just grabbed a whisk. It was just like really random and spontaneous. Alright, give that another go. Got a good circle, swirl and twirl. All right, so for now, we're just basically prepping this because we're going to come back in like 15, 20 minutes to cook the chicken. We're going to basically put it on the pan and give it a nice little, I would call it a pan sear. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is, look at the orange on that, baby. Yes. All right. Woo! I'm getting excited. Man. Oh, no, I forgot to put the cannabis on there. Hold on. It's never too late to add cannabis oil. All right. All right, that's enough. All right. I totally forgot to add the cannabis oil. Guys. I just added it, though. All right, so we're good. So this is lightly infused. This is not as heavily infused as I was anticipating, but either way, it's still infused. All right, so we're going to bring this down to low. Take the gloves off. All right, that's on low. Chicken's prepped and seasoned. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so the rice is done. We're about to get the chicken and spinach built. Forgot to grab the pot for the spinach. So we're going to infuse the spinach. We're going to use the can of oil. Go there. Alright, I'm going to add some of my main sweets and treats can of oil. Put them out. Damn. That's how much I used. Shit. Where's the minced garlic? Yeah, I love making garlic spinach. My mother got me hooked on it. And now this is something that I'm gonna enjoy. I enjoy making. Got that in there. Get that started. Oh, you take out the spinach. So I forget. You got the all-beef spinach. You can never go wrong with this. I enjoy buying this. You get a good amount of spinach. For something that says 8 ounces for fresh spinach, that is a lot of spinach. It's a lot more than what Walmart provides with their frozen fresh spinach or their regular fresh spinach. And this is what, $175 now, $179? It used to be $150. When we started getting it, that's when it was like, oh yeah, you want to get this now? All right, we're gonna raise the price on you. Every time I get something, they always gotta raise the price on you. Let's get the chicken going while the garlic heats up. Actually, no, I just need a glove. I don't need to put on both gloves for this. Alright, can of oils sizzling. That's also sizzling. Man, look how beautiful orange this chicken is. Oh yeah. Put thicker pieces of the center. All the remaining juices and the seasonings. Alright, and now we're switching gloves because I'm not touching that. It's back. I like cooking fresh spinach in a big pot because, yeah, it's going to shrivel down crazy. But when you first cooking it, You see how big and fluffy it is. So push that down. I'm not gonna touch the garbage right now. Got a leaf. I've never eaten like raw spinach like that. It's not bad. Not bad. Alright. There is the spatula. Sorry, I don't know how my mother did this. Straight down. Alright, so this is just me and my lady eating it. Just got it back in there. A little bit more canola oil. Let's bring down the keep some. Should have added more when I was dumping the rest, but it's fine. It's too bad I don't have any minced onion. I do low-key like adding a little onion powder to it. I like it. It's alright. Once this shrivels down a little bit more, then we'll add the rest of the spinach and then give it the final seasoning. Flipping it. Give it a nice little stir too so that garlic can spread. The last thing you need is like a bunch of garlic just stuck in one little spot. Not the best. Alright, dump the last of that in there. Jeez, just throwing spinach everywhere, man. Trying to be a little responsible here, Charles. Alright, let's add the last bit of canola oil. Because some of that's going to get to the bottom, so, you know, especially with it being oil, it's going to slip and slide its way across. Managed to not touch the oil. Next door neighbor getting her roof done. Everybody getting their roof done except me. I need my roof done too. I just need the money for it. You guys can always help out with that. I would appreciate it. You get a new kitchen, or more specifically, this kitchen renovated. Then we can have better views of everything. Alright, let that sit and cook for a little bit. Check to see if this chicken needs a flipping. Gotta love these non-stick pans. Nope, it's not ready yet. Alright, so the rice is pretty much ready. You cut that off. Spinach is 1, 2. Yeah. Well, 1, 2, 3. Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna have a nice little feast with the spinach. Soaking in canola oil. Ooh, ooh. My lady, she gonna see this, she gonna be like, oh, it's a lot of spinach you got there. Yeah, it's a lot for me. Alright. This whole corner, this is all she gonna get. She's not gonna be happy, guys. She's definitely not gonna be happy. Okay, nice. The garlic has spread all around. Alright, that's good. And we're gonna let this finish. Right. The chicken's ready to be flipped. I just like having I like making sure that side has some crisp to it. Because if there's one thing about this chicken, cooking it to the right temperature is good, but having that crisp right there, that's where it's at. I don't know, low key, it reminds me of McDonald's grilled chicken. Like when I used to work at McDonald's, they had grilled chicken that was not necessarily orange, but it was like close to it. Right, we can turn this down soon. And this is pretty much it. So we're gonna finish letting the chicken cook, and we're gonna flake this bad boy, and I'll see you guys in the studio. And here is the final product. This is fire, guys. Let's get it. Alright, guys, we're here. The final taste test. Alright, y'all see the plate? This looks amazing, bro. This, oh, man. I don't even know where I want to begin. I'm going to be respectful for the sake of my mother, because this is one of the dishes that she used to make for us, except that she used the frozen spinach instead of the fresh spinach. And I was never a fan of eating vegetables when I was a kid, unless it was spinach or broccoli at certain times with cheese. So it would always be last on my plate. But today, this is going to be first. And it's infused too. Ooh. That's good. That's good. I finally got it, Mom. I finally got how to make that spinach with the garlic flavor. I added some can of oil to it too. All right, so we got the orange chicken with the Goya seasonings. Yo, this shit is good, bro. Perfectly seasoned. Oh. Now let's try the infused yellow rice now. Wow. This is pretty good. This has always been a lovely combo. The chicken is perfectly salted. The Goya seasonings are well balanced. It gives you that all around Spanish flavor. And it just lingers on your tongue. That's good. The spinach is right. That combination, oh man. With the rice, it just hits. That's why I'm coming back. The spinach itself will just have you coming back. No vegetables on my plate, Mom. This is insanely delicious. The prep time took 15 minutes, and this was another one of those quick cook 30-minute recipes where the total time would be 45 minutes. Wow. I have seen it all. Well, you have your moments, and yeah. So my cat's probably going to eat that. But overall, all jokes aside, though, it was really delicious. The flavor profiles were on the money. The spinach was good. The yellow rice was on the money. And all three components were infused. So I can give or take, this was about over 50 milligrams just for this size alone. So I'm going to go chop that up for my cat. And since it's not too strong with the seasoning, I'll let her eat it so it won't go to waste. Yes, it's infused. My cat has had infused products and she's perfectly fine. So in the meantime, out of the 10, I would give this a solid 10. This is another one of those really good ones out of 10 that's quick, something quick. I had to cut up the chicken, which I don't mind. I never mind. It's prep. I do prep stuff. And so it was worth the effort. And the spinach came out beautiful. Fresh spinach all the way. So I want to thank you guys for coming. Hit that like and subscribe button. Till then, stay stoned.